We are technically 5 miles east of Washington, D.C., and that's where you find this place, FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Miami Dolphins and the Washington football team. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone, and no run back. This building holds just north of 80,000, and they have come out in very good numbers today at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to
all right, man, let's have a good game. Let's try to run it up, man. Run the score a little bit.
Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Miami
Trying to keep building on this good season, this good start.
Team. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
This time, Haskins will look to throw. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And they'll get it just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first down, here's Love. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
On second and and 12. Haskins looking left side and completing it to Thomas. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Haskins on third down. Trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. Well, it was third down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right?
Who are you about to play?
The end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
Speedy something. He got
Extra
the
point
wrist
tacked on by Lambeau. And it's now a 7-0.
Oh, yeah, other league.
Yeah, not bent, but heavy.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
I just caught a pick on the, like a running back screen type
And
shit.
that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So we will start here at the 25.
No, he ain't never seen him pick up on the outside, nigga.
That's your favorite actor or something?
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Now a throw here on second down.
Probably
It's complete.
beating off his hood. I mean, remember, if his hood is over top his head, it should
7 yards there and a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Kyle Van Noy coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Haskins. Oh, that was sailed a bit, but the catch is still made.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Here's Haskins out of the gun. And he finds McLaurin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First down, Washington. Haskins finding McLaurin.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll run with Love. The tackle is made by Adoree Jackson.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
It'll be Love to try and get the first. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. After one, won 7-0 on EA Sports.
Dolphins 7. Washington.
The offense ain't come on the field yet this second quarter. Fuck.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. This is Love. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. The 30. 10. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races,
I'm looking for a blanket
and into the end zone.
And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Dolphins 14. Washington nothing.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Oh, we got that draft in an
and this
hour.
Carries into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Will take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14.
A loss of 2 yards leads to 3rd down and 14.
Washington on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. From the gun, it's Haskins. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it falls
my nigga dropped the interception. Come on, Jones. You got to pick that.
A pick there would have been
Give me another one. At least my offense come on the field for the first time in the game. Up 14 zip.
4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Dolphin football. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he will find his man on the outside. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there, with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And able to take it past the 20 a little bit, but no further. A flag in there as well. Let's see what this is. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
So now factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10. Here's Love. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd down, Love. Nifty move. Oh, nice move. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Brought down at the
We've called a lot of games, but we don't normally talk about inside linebackers being that fleet of foot, do we?
No, yeah, he was able to get outside there to make that play.
Yeah, and you know what makes them faster? Their ability to read plays, understand what offenses are trying to do, and put themselves in proper position.
3rd down, here's Haskins, and he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his 2nd of the game, instead 4th down. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the 16-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. That one good for 37 yards.
1st down, Dolphins.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. A quick throw out wide, caught by Crowder. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
All right, partner, I wasn't good enough to get this done, but I played with plenty of guys who did. When they spotted wide receiver screen and they got to the football fast and blew the whole thing up, the same result as we just saw usually happened. No gain.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side.
Give me that
He'll
shit,
be out
man.
of bounds. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another 1st down. It's been all passing all the time on this drive. 5 for 5, and now 1st and goal.
Feels like a case of until they stop us, we might as well keep running the offense that we like to run.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. He's at the 50. 30.
Yo, what the fuck, man?
And what a return as
Fuck,
he
why
brings
don't we go
this
grab
all the
his
way
head?
back down to the 20-yard line. So the turnover forced and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
At the Dolphins' 20-yard line.
second down now. It's Love. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And
no need for that, bro.
Awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Fuck.
So the face mask moves him closer, and now first and goal. On the carry, it's Love. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Bryce Love, his second touchdown on the season. And Washington able to cut into that deficit. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. Taken about 7 yards deep. And all deep in his own territory.
I fumbled again. Fuck.
And it's Washington that scoops it up.
Let's just call that.
Oh, God, bro. I'm not returning no more kicks, yo.
They wanted to get back in the game, and they knocked the ball free, and now they have a chance to do exactly that.
They got the chance. Now they have to take advantage. On first down, it's Love. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Bryce Love, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And Washington has made this a one-score game. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Dolphins 21, Washington 14.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time. Fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we're going to put some points up and have a little momentum going. They've got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go,
short-term memory,
and move on to the next series.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
I'm going to shut that door.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Flush to his right. That'll be complete to Breida. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A gain there of 30 big ones. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. That'll be taken about a yard deep.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Some trash right there, bro. No blocking, no nothing.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1. In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And finally, he is out of bounds, but not before taking it down near the 15. It's a big play there for Miami. 41 yards. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
4 yards remain on 2nd down. Ball on the 10. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Bro, I gotta stop throwing
that drive. You know that defense, they're craving to get off the field. They were able to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
Yeah, and on the offensive side of the ledger, they were thinking about how do we punctuate this drive with 6, right? Making an exclamation point. Instead, you got to put a question mark next to this drive now after the fumble, even though they recovered it.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
And this one is right down Broadway. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11.
Sometimes being a linebacker in the middle of the field is kind of like being a doctor on the field. You got to make the right diagnosis. Here he correctly sets his run and shoots through to make the play in the backfield.
Now they'll look to Haskins to throw it. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Shotgun handoff now for Love. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. Now keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
On 2nd and 9, Haskins. And incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
9 yards to go.
Washington on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Haskins. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Give me what I deserve, yo. I ain't asking for nothing. Just give me what I deserve.
I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
A 28-yard attempt.
The kick by Pinheiro is good.
The way this game was this close, bro. I done fumbled 3 times.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Dolphins take over first.
And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. A nice looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the play. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a 1st down.
Dolphin first down.
Operating from the gun, Johnson. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Complete.
Matt Breida, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. Well, there you go, Charles, his 1st touchdown pass of the new season.
Well, let's just go back to his rookie year because he's able to get his feet wet, right? Get a little bit of experience.
I got my backup in the game again. What the fuck?
The game will slow down.
I just threw a touchdown with my backup, man.
Come out.
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
What the fuck am I doing, yo?
To kick off.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Here's Love again. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. To throw on third down, Haskins.
Can I get it? Give me my fumble. Yeah.
And this is
Give me my fucking fumble. Shit.
And they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free,
he'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Reuben Foster, the former national champion in Alabama, gets in for the sack. And it's never going to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much short of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try to take you out of that.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Drops at the 1. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Matt Breida with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Oh, man. Yo, ass got it, was like fucking on the DC.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Dolphins 38.
Before
17.
How you gonna do that? Oh, you already got it set? Oh, this nigga fucking fool. You know, man.
Lambeau now after the touchdown.
Nah, well, y'all gonna have a lot of fun tonight then. Yeah, y'all like gambling and shit, so.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
How that shit look though? That shit look cool? It was cool?
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Cool,
they were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started
sluggish and
really didn't get any better from there. Trailing big here in this fourth quarter. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Staying on the ground, it's Love. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
That shit different going into the jumps, the stores.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Oh, shit. I didn't know they had on them, Virginia. Yeah.
From the gun, Haskins. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact.
You can go right now and get a good-ass sack if you wanted to, couldn't you?
Target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big
if I go
play here.
I'm
Third and 10.
Get something real good like that. Man, that's late, though. Oh, he do? Yeah, I heard the ticket don't be good.
Operating from the gun. Haskins looking for a is running back, and he's got him. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
I didn't know that. A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
They're going on 4th down. Haskins. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is going to be incomplete.
Nah, damn, man. Nigga, hell no, I ain't even remaining. Because my car stuff fucked up. I ain't even got it.
In great field position.
Them niggas told me, dog, they said 4 racks, so that shit ain't getting fixed there.
So from the 39 now,
yeah,
they'll
they
come up
trying
on
to
a
beat
1st
niggas
and 10.
Hell yeah, you know what I mean? That's what I said, so I told her go get this shit.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball.
That's some whack ass shit though, right? Don't even have a car, you still got paid for
creates
it.
extra yardage. They almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
I don't know what I'm doing, man. I'm fucked up, man.
On 2nd down, here's the option. There's a quick throw right side, and it's complete.
Casino call?
Good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
Casino, I went to nice.
And it's 3rd down.
Yeah, that is what it is. That's why I thought you was going to say.
Today's final score, Dolphins.
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old
How many times
adage,
you been in that bitch?
offense sells tickets, defense
you like
does
it?
what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe championship
you fuck
wasn't
with the
won, but the
vibe?
game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal.
Oh, you
That's
what?
how they did the job.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
Oh, word. That's what's up.
So for the
Dolphins, the other place, that
they
shit was
improved
like
to
Sardinian
5-0
shit,
now
man. It
on
was
the
a lot
young
of shit going on
season.
that.
And they'll return home next week to take on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, for
Drinks may be a little cheaper,
Washington,
too.
they'll sink now to 0-4. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to
you gotta tell
MetLife
them that?
Stadium to take on the New York Giants. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL.
Who idea was it? Oh,